Long ago, in the world of Theron, the Elven Alliance and the Human Empire were at war, with neither side gaining ground. Until the elves created a new breed of elf, which came to be known as orcs. The orcs united tribes of lizard folk and trolls, becoming a significant fighting force known as the Beastmen. They waged war against both elves and humans, each side believing the Beastmen were working with the other. Between the humans and the Beastmen, the elves were nearly wiped out, and the Beastmen and Human Empire arrived at a stalemate. Now, over 100 years later, we follow the stories of 5 brave heroes learning more about the people of Theron and fighting for their lives. Berenger, the dashing gambling man trying to make his way in the world. Braun, the exiled half-orc searching for his lost mother. Arundel, the once enslaved half-elf looking for a way to free his people. Maple, the orphan following the dream of her foster father. And Thaddeus, the historian seeking the lost knowledge of Theron. The world is on the brink of war. These are tales from Saresh.
Okay, so you guys have been in Beastlands for a while. You guys first stopped off in a place called Hauga Outpost, your first interaction properly with Beastmen, and that started you on your journey to find Ken's mom, Braun's mom. You guys traveled for a couple of days. You got to a city called Kragsta, where you were able to find shelter and stay the night. So you guys got supplies, information. You guys were able to sleep in Kragsta, and you just finished preparing for a potential 2-week journey into the woods. You got a carriage, you got supplies, and you have a general idea of where you're supposed to go to find Braun's mother, and hopefully find a way to assist her however you can with these trials. So the journey starts off, we're going to say midday on your 3rd day into the trip. You're on a dirt road going through the forest. It's getting thicker as you guys get in, but the road is still there. Okay. You don't seem to have any worries about falling off the road yet.
How many C's?
There is thick.
Thick with 2 C's or 3 C's?
Like 5. No, not 5. 5 would be untraversable. So have you guys been doing anything to entertain yourselves for the past couple of days? Have you guys...
Yo, I'm playing with the rope and just napping.
Playing rope and napping?
I think we agreed last time that I was spending 1 XP to start learning Orcish.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have a potential tutor.
Mm-hmm.
Or 2.
Only if you beat me at a dance.
She stares at the wrong person. So, you're a couple days in, midday, you're approaching. Everybody roll perception.
Shit.
I said perception, not initiative.
Shit.
By the way, while we're doing that, I was making
5.
13.
What's mine?
You're napping.
What are you, blue?
Blue.
10.
Yours is a 1.
hey, perception. First official roll on these suckers. Not looking good so far.
20.
20. Awesome.
Suck it.
So, what did you say that you were doing on your trip?
I was gonna say I was making I was using the artifact of the staff to make like snow cones with bean juice flavored snow cones.
Hey, iced coffee.
Amazing.
I appreciate it.
When did we restock up on bean juice?
There's always
I have my ways.
He did his thing, you know.
He flashed him.
He flashed his titty tattoo that you all seem to think that he has.
He does have one.
So, for those of you that rolled 9 or higher,
Not me.
so the 3 of you guys are the most alert. You're probably 2 of you are in the front of the carriage, 1 of you is just kind of like chilling out, and you 2 are in the back, just talking about your business, taking a nap. I don't know. You 3 notice what might be a small campfire up ahead.
Slow down the...
Is that smoke?
Slow down the carriage.
Okay.
Guys?
Hello?
There's a camp.
What do you want?
Okay. How far away is it?
Like 5 minutes ride and you'll be there.
Wait, what's going on?
Any major effects with the 20?
Not just because it's a perception, so not really, no.
Okay.
There's a campfire up ahead.
You woke me up for a campfire?
In Beastland, yes.
Should we go scope it out? A couple of us?
I mean,
Or get closer?
I mean, I can walk up there.
it looks like a campfire's on the road. It's
We'll
probably
pass through.
could be bandits, but could also not be bandits. Also, are we really worried about bandits?
It's mostly bandits.
Braun's in a special kind of mood right now. I don't think we need to be worried about bandits.
Branded.
Bandits.
Braun.
Thaddeus just woke up, okay? Leave Thaddeus alone.
So
Maybe you should have one of those iced coffee things that you be making.
It's okay, T-Dog.
I was just experimenting. I don't like the taste. There's any more cream, more sugar.
Can't milk these. Can't milk these.
Won't stop me from trying.
Okay.
What a great start to today's adventure.
What is he milking, the top or the bottom?
I suddenly don't want to milk anything.
That's what I
We'll go
thought.
for it.
So you
I
guys
am
are
on
just
high alert.
continuing your way up. So as you guys are
I'm gonna keep an eye on it.
okay, as you guys get closer, do you maintain your original pace or do you stay slowed down?
Slightly slower.
Okay,
A more cautious pace.
a steady, respectable pace. You're not rushing anywhere right now. As you guys get closer, I'm gonna say that you notice it first because of your roll. There is what appears to be a troll in robes with a tent and a small little campfire on the side of the road.
Yeah.
And it looks like she's doing some sort of ritual, I don't know, praise the sun, something with the fire.
Okay.
How far are they from us?
I mean, you guys are about to hit the camp. I mean, you're on the road, so you're gonna go around it. GTA, let's
Speed
go.
bump?
Yeah.
Speed bump.
Maybe you shouldn't put your camp in the middle of the road.
I mean, for real.
Roadhouse.
In the road, just on the side of the road.
He said it was in the middle of the road.
So it's just
I corrected myself.
the troll lady doing.
Yeah, from what you can tell, it's a lone troll woman.
How many C's?
Trolls aren't super thick in this one.
Ah.
Can I say hi?
Of course you can. Why
Okay.
couldn't you?
All right.
Am
Hello, troll.
Am I stopping? Is that what you want me to do? Because I'm driving. You gotta literally tell me to stop.
Oh yeah, let's stop and say hi.
Okay, so I'll stop
Okay.
the carriage.
So you guys stop, or you slow to a stop as you approach the camp, and she's still doing her thing, and she turns around to look at you guys, and she's wearing one of the troll masks that you're so used to seeing, but this one's a little bit different. It doesn't look like it's just sanded wood with some markings on it. It's specifically like a white wood mask, more circular than square like the other ones. The outfit that she's wearing isn't really just a dress. It's got
Proper robes.
they are proper robes. It's not like her evening robes where she's going out into town. She's dressed up in like
Different evening robes.
Ceremony.
Like
not lingerie,
Ritual?
almost ceremonial, almost ritual. And so you guys pull up to a stop, and
Hi, we were traveling down the road and just spotted you. Hi, I'm Arendelle.
she nods politely. She just kind of looks at you and she says something in Orcish. I'm not quite sure what was said, but welcome, travelers.
We're gonna do some orcs.
What?
What did
Yeah,
you say?
I translated.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't know what you said. She said hello back.
What are you all doing out on a day like this? And Maple, you are picking up some small words that you've been learning here and there. You've only been practicing for a couple of days, but you recognize some of them from lessons. Typical greetings and such. What brings you out this far into the woods?
Just traveling, looking for someone important.
You're speaking gibberish to me.
Did you want to talk to her about anything?
You're the one who wanted to stop.
I just wanted to see what you were doing out here in the middle of the road. Everything okay?
My friend wants to know what you're doing out here in the middle of the road.
Everything okay?
Is everything okay?
Everything's fine. I am a shaman, as you can tell, I hope, and she gestures to her robes. And I'm here to guide travelers should they need it.
How very convenient. We're travelers who need guidance.
So we have.
But do you need it?
Yes.
Do we need guide?
Yes.
Okay.
You want
to
translate to him?
This is a hidden location.
She's a shaman who's here to help travelers and guide them.
Have you seen
Draka.
Draka around here, or any other creatures that look like my friend here? That's an orc. Passed by recently.
I don't know if I want to translate that.
That's the thing about translating. You can just say whatever you want.
Just kind of tilt, just a small little inquisitive tilt.
Have you seen anyone, like any recent travelers, go through this area?
A redskin or what?
No specifics yet.
All kinds of people travel. It is a main road.
Any single travelers? Maybe looking to a little frantic?
Female?
She holds her hands up. I'm not that kind of guide.
What kind of guy? What?
A spiritual guide?
Mm.
You mentioned singles. She's
Oh.
like, I'm not.
You're looking for
not-
single
no.
females traveling alone.
Have you seen anyone like me recently? Redskin go down this path?
I have.
Ah, which way did she go?
Not down the path.
Not down the path. Where did you say we were supposed to go?
This general direction.
Hmm.
Are you wearing your thing?
I'm always wearing it.
This is home turf, you're always wearing
Of
it?
course.
Okay.
Wait, wearing what?
Don't worry about it.
Don't, well, you'll learn at some point.
I mean, I'm wearing it. If you roll a perception, you could probably see it if you wanted to, but I don't know.
That's player versus player perception?
Is it?
Technically. Because that's a matter of, are you trying to hide it? Because you would set the difficulty for that. Are you trying to hide it? Is it out in the open? How brazenly are you wearing it?
I
Have you
mean-
drawn attention to it?
It's not something that I'm like actively drawing attention to. It's just like part of. It's like I've been wearing it for so long that it's just part of my outfit,
Mhm.
right?
Oh, so it would just be a perception for them to see if they would notice what part of your outfit it is that you're showing off. I'd say probably a 4.
Think so?
4 or 5.
Seems kind of low.
Seems kind of low?
Yeah.
A 6?
I mean, you flashed it quite a bit in the past session.
Yeah, but never in front of anybody.
We weren't there.
Okay. What are you thinking for difficulty?
At least a 6.
6?
At least.
Well, I mean, I hang out with her a lot.
For now. Yeah, but you don't know what you're looking for.
Right.
And that's what we're talking about.
I don't even know to look for this. I'm not even gonna roll.
Right.
I do appreciate
I
that.
mean,
I'm just because last session people were inquisitive about it, like, your fucking chest tattoo, bro. And
Right,
I
yeah.
couldn't remember if that was
but
because
none of the
that was out
none
of
of the
character.
characters were
Oh,
there.
yeah. So I'm not rolling.
I'm
'cause I
not
don't-
even.
Gotcha.
I
couldn't
don't even
remember
Bear's
if
bear.
that was-
exist. Right.
I couldn't remember if that was out of character or not.
Yeah, no. Bear is bear.
So she regards you, looks around, and she kind of stoops over to the fire, takes her mask off, sets it down, and turns around. And she looks Braun dead in the eye, and she's like, "You're about a day behind her. Following the trail isn't going to help, but you are almost there.
Can you guide me to the trials to restore honor?
It might be too late when we get there."
I'll take my chances.
You coming with us?
And she kind of gestures into the woods, and are we traveling on foot, or are you going to try and fit the carriage through?
How difficult
it's pretty
would
thick,
it
isn't
be?
it?
It would be a little annoying, but not impossible. It wouldn't save you any time.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. All right. I guess ditch the carriage for now.
Pull it off the side of the road, hide it.
We can take the horses.
We pull it
There's
into
not
the
enough
woods a little
horses.
bit.
There's not enough horse. Yeah, let's pull it.
Pull it
in
out
the
of
woods.
sight.
Yeah.
It's a decent little clearing. Like, you'd be able to sit the carriage in there.
Okay.
Right.
We back into our parking spot.
You do your steering wheel, check your back cam.
I'm sitting in the
Magical
back.
cam.
Just hit
Left,
something.
right.
Do you
So
want to cover our carriage too and everything?
Yeah, with like leaves and stuff. Try to make it blend in.
she kind of stops you with that, and she's like, "Don't worry about it.
I'm taking the rope though.
We're gonna take what
A
you need.
lot of fucking
That's a
rope.
lot of rope.
We're only about a day or two's walk away.
Okay.
Okay.
So gather your things, and you see her start to channel a spell. It's like a white energy between her hands, but not electricity. Almost like how when HP used the teleportation spell, is how it kind of looks. So it's probably not magically aligned.
Right.
And then she casts it, and seemingly nothing happens.
Oh, goody.
May I ask her
I don't know what happened.
she did?
You won't see it in a moment. And she turns and she starts to walk off into the forest.
She said
Come along.
You won't see it? Okay. I'm guess I'm gonna follow her.
What?
You all following?
Absolutely.
So you all follow behind her, and as you guys get a couple feet, you turn around and you realize that the camp, the carriage, everything is just gone.
Cool.
What?
About those mushrooms.
Miss Shaman lady.
She thinks she's so fucking
What do we
clever.
call you?
I am just a guide.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, just a guide. I'm Thaddeus.
Yeah, so I can...
You hold out your hand, and she just kind of reaches out and.
You don't understand her though.
You don't understand her.
Right.
Oh.
I don't have to.
He's just introducing himself. She has no idea what the
I'm
fuck's
used to.
going
I'm
on.
used to traveling. That's why I was doing a gesture as well as like appearing friendly rather than just being that random person.
I feel so fucking heavy.
Why are you carrying the
He's carrying all
500 yards or feet of rope?
Because he's strong man in it, dude. He doesn't want to be a scrawny little
Hey,
half-elf. He wants
good
to be
for him.
strong.
He's making up for his dick size.
I just grabbed Thaddeus.
Maybe if
put
he
him
does
back on my
manly
shoulder.
things, his
Yes.
dick will grow bigger.
I'll just accept my position.
Forget you guys. It's a grower, not a shower.
Oh.
I don't think it grows very much either.
Can we switch? Can we not talk about my penis, please?
Alright, so we follow Miss Guide.
So you follow the guide, and
Following just a guide.
Just a guide.
it's starting to get cloudy up and about.
Hmm.
But it's still, you're only been going for a couple of hours. It can't be nighttime yet, but the clouds have started to come in pretty thick.
Okay.
And now you're just in the dark woods following this alleged shaman into the forest.
I'm gonna
Allegedly.
whisper to Bear.
Allegedly.
This is how we all get.
Hey,
It's a trap.
does this seem a little sus AF to you?
Sus AF.
What does that mean?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Sus as fuck, suspicious?
I don't understand your elven words.
I don't think it's an elven word.
I mean,
Learn shorthand, goddammit.
like I said at the Grove, I don't expect any of you guys to take on this journey. So if you would feel more comfortable, you can stay behind. I don't have a choice in the matter. She knows where my mom is. I'm gonna follow.
I'm still following, but I'm just saying it's not suspicious at all.
I mean, what makes it suspicious to you?
The fact that we took a few steps and everything disappeared.
I mean,
we watched her cast the spell.
We watched her cast the spell.
Not that big a deal. I say we move forward.
You just, you hear, you're having this conversation, and you swear you can hear a slight chuckle coming from the shaman as she just walks ahead of you, hunched over with her hands clasped behind
She's
her.
Hear
fucking
everything
trolling
too?
us. She's a troll.
She's a troll!
She's trolling us.
She's a troll!
Literally.
Oh, fuck.
So when you say she's a troll, you weren't talking about her race, were you?
It can be multiple.
Can you describe the troll to
They're
me,
not
please?
usually.
What do I visibly see here?
You visibly see the species of a troll,
And the personality of a troll.
and the personality of a troll. Wise old shamans, come on, what are they if they can't play pranks?
Dude, they give people magic hallucination teeth.
So it's getting even darker. You're sure that the sun's not on the other side of the clouds now, and you hit a point that is a little clearing in the trees.
Okay.
And she stops and turns to the group. Would you all do me a favor of collecting rocks for a fire?
Sure.
I assume that's
This
important.
time, it was in common.
Okay.
She speaks English.
She speaks common.
Common.
Sure. How big is the fire?
What kind of rocks do you want?
Just enough
I'm
to
just gathering rocks right now.
keep us warm and not let it spread. Just a campfire rock.
Campfire. Okay. No, you're the shaman. I don't know what you're
Do
doing.
we need a roll for this?
Picking up rocks.
So you guys just go around, collect some rocks, build a little campfire, and she just kind of...
Rock?
I get boulders.
For perception to see if I see anything shiny or out of the ordinary.
In the area?
Of the rocks that we're collecting, you know.
Sure.
Looking for a shiny rock?
Possibly.
He's looking for a shiny rock.
Could be a gem, could be something.
Not yet, but he's gonna.
That's not your 20.
It's
Right in front of you, dog.
That never happened.
Yeah, it did.
I don't think you're gonna find anything if you couldn't find your dice.
Nothing out of the ordinary. You really just find rocks.
Okay.
So you two had something to say?
Oh, I was saying I was picking up boulders.
So I'm sitting here putting down my little rocks that I found, and Ron walks up next to me and just places this gigantic boulder, and I just look at him like,
And I'm gonna say, you know, it's not the size of the rock, it's how you use it, just saying. As I place my rock.
If it's a 1-inch rock, you're not using it.
Wasn't comparing sizes. I was bringing rocks.
What an interesting bunch of travelers you are. She just snaps her fingers and lights the fire.
You don't know the half of it.
No, I can guess.
Alright, maybe you know about half.
Can we make some bean juice while we're
I'm always making
Before
bean
that,
juice.
everybody huddle round. Take a seat, however you can. She gathers you all around the fire, and she pulls out a pouch, and she pulls out some red sand. It's red now. She holds it up into the air, and before she tosses it, she looks and she's like, "Do you even know what you're journeying to?"
No.
No.
She throws the sand into the fire, and it fucking bursts out like they always do in fantasy shit. And you see an image in the flames, and you see
It's Rafiki.
a monster, and it is
You said monastery?
monster.
Monster. Okay.
Why is it always
I
monster?
want you, Mr. Thaddeus,
Oh boy.
to roll an intelligence check to see if you understand, if you recognize the monster. Who else here is especially learned? Actually, you get to as well.
Okay.
What about me?
Actually, I think it would just be you two.
When? Not me?
No,
But my intelligence.
You're a
Nice.
slave.
it's not. You wouldn't know about it.
Yeah.
I have a 12. He
I
has
have
a
a
19.
You recognize how it looks, but you've no idea what it is.
Okay.
And you rolled a 19.
I did.
And you understand that that's an ogre.
Ah.
You were looking at the image of an ogre, which are considered myths. Ogres aren't just like the ogres that we would imagine them. Ogres are like, if orcs were intended to be elven super soldiers, ogres are the Hulk's failed experiments of the super soldiers.
Oh.
And it is a giant ogre, and it looks like it's roaring at some humanoid in the image, and then the flash goes away.
What do I see with the ogre?
It is, imagine, so you know how orcs don't have like the major tusks in this one? It is about twice the size of an orc with bigger tusks. Huh.
Are we seeing a clear image, or is it just more like a silhouette?
More like a silhouette in the flames, but you can pick out some of the details. Like you can see like the light's lighter where the tusks would be. It's got a vague outline.
Can I roll for perception to see around the area so I can try to capture the image?
Capture the
Like
image.
around the area to see what's their surroundings.
It's not. It's just a picture of.
Oh, okay.
It's just an outline of like a giant figure roaring at a smaller humanoid figure.
Okay.
There's no.
Oh, okay.
There is
So
no
it's very
dark.
plain.
Mhm.
It's not a movie.
Yeah, it's just a quick image in the fire, and it's gone in like 2 seconds. And then she turns and looks to the group. If you're to continue, that is potentially what you have to deal with. Are you sure you want to keep going?
Absolutely.
She stares you dead in the eye.
Without a doubt.
I didn't bring this rope for nothing.
I don't think I have a choice anymore.
You always have
There's
a choice.
always a choice.
You say that.
I'm letting you know. There is always a choice, and I will not hold it against anybody, like I said. Should you decide not to risk your life for somebody you don't even know.
Just so we're all on the same page here, everyone else recognizes what that is, right?
It's
Nope.
something big.
I've seen it before.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Does it
Can't-
bleed?
I can't think of exactly what it is, though.
No.
Okay.
Rumors are that it's an immovable monster that the beastmen have. It hasn't been seen in generations.
But I have heard about it from like
Yeah, what he has.
old.
You weren't
stories.
in the Orklands for long?
Right, but
And
my
you
mom
know-
would never have told me about any old folk stories or anything, folk tales.
Your mom seems like a pretty secretive person.
Actually, that's fair.
Recently.
That's fair. I'll let you roll for it, actually, because that is a fair point.
So what is he rolling for?
What do I get? Okay.
It's a 1.
Nope.
Is it a one?
It was.
Oh, rip.
You don't know shit, homie.
It's big.
Just so we're all on the same page, we've all seen Braun here smash things, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so have you guys? Do you can see what he is and imagine what would be a nightmare for him? That thing having a nightmare is what we just saw. His nightmare having a nightmare is what we just witnessed. This thing is massive. It's legendary, and I'm pretty sure the only one. Let's just put it this way: we're all going to be absolutely insane if we go fight this without preparing. And as long as we're understanding that we need to be on edge and like alert when we approach this, I mean, that's an ogre,
I've heard of those.
right? Aren't you glad you joined us, Maple?
You know?
My mom's going out to fight that on her own.
Sure. I just want us to all be
I'm
on the
going.
same page and be prepared for that.
I'm going.
The shaman tries to grab your attention. You're not going to fight the ogre.
Oh, thank God.
The trial is already started.
Oh, no.
Oh, crap.
I can take you there, but if you interfere, it's all for nothing.
Okay.
The honor won't be reclaimed, and you two will continue to be outcasts.
Okay.
But if you want, we can go and see how this plays out.
I have a question. I understand that if we interfere with the trial, it would be invalid. Right. But, theoretically speaking, if we stop that trial, can he start his own trial?
It will already have been considered a dishonorable act. If she succeeds or fails, honor is restored.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So what can I do to assist?
You can provide her support. Emotional support, cheer her on. You're free to watch.
I can encourage her.
You're free to encourage her with whatever words you wish.
It's like how long does this trial last?
Until one of them falls.
Okay, because you said it's already started, and we're making a campfire when his mom is potentially.
It's not to rest, it was to show you, to make sure that you're okay with continuing. You all said you were.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's
She-
go.
Let's go.
Starts channeling another spell.
Oh, cool.
Oh boy.
Oh, this time it's not like the small one that she's holding her hands out like she is channeling a spell. And you recognize it.
Do I?
And there's immediate relief. Fuck, I don't have to walk anymore. And so she channels the spell for a while, claps her hands, and in what feels like the blink of an eye, you are all in a different spot.
Whoa.
A little disoriented for those of you who have never done it before. It is a little unnerving. You might.
Roll Constitution.
If you think it'll be a fun story, I'll say that you can.
Could you teach me that?
Maybe. It's not that hard. Doing it that well is that hard. And she just gestures to the side, and you see what appears to be a cave with. You notice it immediately. The moment she gestures to the side, you see your mom, fucking axe in hand, dancing around with this fucking ogre, and she's going at it.
Go for the head.
Oh wait, I believe in you. I'm encouraging her.
I will take that into account.
Hell yeah.
So, you turn and you see her just going at it. Like,
Kick his ass.
you heard stories that your mom was a hunter, not a fighter. But if this is what orcish hunters are like, goddamn. Because it is literally twice, almost 3 times her size, with an axe of its own. It's not like it's a club. It's actually using weapons, and they're just going at it, and she's dodging out of the way of attacks, and she's surprising you. She's surprising all of you.
That's my mama.
And so you go to the entrance of the cave? That's a question, sorry.
I'm just watching.
You're gonna watch from the outside?
Just watching.
Okay.
Don't want to get
Well,
in the
how
way.
big is the
Don't
cave
want to
there?
interfere.
The cave is decently sized.
Like amphitheater size?
Yes, it is a ceremonial event. It is not just, I found an ogre in a cave.
Are there other
Are there
people
chairs
watching?
inside? Like,
Not exactly, but roll perception.
Everybody or just him?
Whoever wants to look.
I like looking. You got a 16. I got a 15. You get a 1.
Thank God these ones are rolling on fucking
Blind.
perceptions. That's 3 tonight.
The red dust got in my eye.
You got a 12.
Everybody who rolled 12 or higher can see another shaman inside. Same white mask, hunched over, hands clasped behind their back, watching the battle.
Just that one person though.
That's all you can see.
Okay.
And the first shaman is still gesturing to the cave.
Can
in, but
we
avoid
safely
the
go
fighting
in without getting in the
area.
way? Okay, then yes, we'll go in.
Kind of look for like ruins on the wall. I do have a rune book, remember?
Okay. So you all make your way to the Cave of the Mouth, and you see that the shaman is actually accompanied by another one standing near the door. This one is not a troll, this one is an orc. Also dressed in the same kind of robes with the white mask. Just also hands clasped behind its back.
You said this one's an orc?
Yes.
Okay.
Just judging by the build size, they are in a robe, but you've seen enough. You are one, you can tell, that underneath the robes and the mask
That was the one on the inside.
Yeah,
So
there
it was
was
already in the cave.
that you saw. So you saw the troll on the other side, and when you entered the cave, to your left, standing near the doorway, is another one that just kind of turns to regard you, and then looks back to the fight.
Got it.
So there are 3 shamans total, right? 2 trolls, 1 orc.
Mhm.
Just making sure.
Watch the fight, I guess.
And so this is the moment where I scare Ken, because I roll.
Scare who?
Sorry, Braun. Well, both.
Roll away.
Because I roll for the outcome. You know your mom, and judging by the way that she's acting, how she's fighting, she's tired. This has been going on for a while. But you guys watch for what feels like forever as these two just kind of dance around each other. It's a lot of her on the defensive. She gets him into a corner and he goes to swing and his axe gets caught into the wall. Like he digs into the wall and goes to pull it out. And she jumps up